Hey there, Big Brother fans. Boy, do we have a dilly of a pickle to talk to you about based on a ton of info coming out of the BB25 house on the live feeds. You are not going to believe the roller coaster that we've been on with these Final Four house guests. And it's just, we're into crunch time, folks. You know, we've got some flip-flopping insanity to tell you about regarding the insanely indecisive Jag Bains and what he's going to do on the live eviction tonight. If you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. First things first, let's set the stage. We got Bowie Jane, who's sitting pretty as head of household. Jag, on the other hand, has snagged his seventh, yep, you heard it right, seventh record-breaking veto win of the season. And that leaves us with two folks staring down the barrel of eviction. Felicia Cannon and Matt Klotz are on the chopping block. And Jag won the veto, and so tonight he basically will play the veto, and then the person that he didn't play it for is automatically evicted because he or she will be the only person on the block and Jag is the only person voting. So one of these two is about to take a very unwilling walk to join the BB25 jury. And folks, the suspense is thicker than peanut butter stored in the fridge. So Jag, our man of the hour, has been flip-flopping so much the past few days, you would think he was a fish out of water. Should he keep Matt around or send him packing? That is the $750,000 question. The smart play, according to all the Big Brother armchair strategists out there, would be to kick his BFF Matt out of the BB25 house. Because let's face it, Felicia might as well have easy to beat in an HOH comp tattooed on her forehead. But here's the kicker. Jag's ultimate goal is not to sit with Matt in final two anyway. It's to sit in the final two chairs opposite of Bowie Jane. And this decision he makes tonight is all about making that dream a reality. Does Jag clip Matt now with the power of veto in his hands, or does he gamble on making that exact same decision later down the line if he's even the one in control of that decision? The only decision he knows for sure he'll be in control of is the one he's making right now. So Matt and Felicia are on the block, and let me tell you, Jag has been stewing on this decision ever since he claimed the POV medallion on Friday. And just when you think the veto winner made up his mind to go ahead and evict Matt, bam! Jag's back at the late night Waffle House, chatting up Bowie Jane about whether he should pull the trigger and betray his big brother bestie. It's like watching someone trying to decide between hitting the gym or hitting the snooze alarm for the third time, because he's just back and he's fourth and he's back and he's fourth. So where did he land in the end after all the back and forth? So for a hot minute, it looked like Jag was ready to sack up and send Matt to the jury. He even had a heart-to-heart with Bowie, talking a big game about how he needed to look out for number one. Now, this is all in the live feeds, y'all. But no sooner had the words left Jag's mouth than he flipped again. And it seems like Matt might just stick around after all. Close call for Matty Ice, right? And I suspect he may flip a couple more times before all is said and done. I mean, there's a lot to consider here, including why keep Felicia around until finale, you know, and clipping Bowie at the last minute might be the smart move. So right now, Jag may just be too torn over the decision of whether or not to evict Matt to consider his next betrayal that he really needs to make. Jag might not actually be able to beat Bowie Jane at the end as of now. She's won 3 HOH comps. She has not been nominated once. That's resume-worthy stuff. And she, you know, not everybody likes her, but she's not the one that has personally sent a lot of these people to jury, where the blood is more so on Matt and Jag's hands, more on Jag's. Plus, Mr. Bains was on the block twice already in BB25 and was actually evicted on a unanimous 10-0 vote. The only reason that he is in a position to even reach the final three is because Matt saved him. And right now, Jag is ready to repay that favor by betraying him. And, you know, with his hands soaked in blood already, if he does send Matt home, then I think Jag would absolutely be smart to turn on Bowie and him take Felicia to final two. She doesn't have much of a resume. She's been on the block 7 times this season, and Mama Fee rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, honestly. So he might be able to beat her. I don't think he could beat Matt. And I'm not even confident that he could beat Bowie Jane at this point. And if I'm not confident, then maybe Waffle Boy Jag also is not confident. So stay tuned, because if there's one thing that Big Brother teaches us that you all know, the game can change faster than you can say. Expect the unexpected. Hey, be sure to subscribe and come back soon for more BB25 news. Thanks for tuning in to Big Brother Junkie.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.